Bitoon-Groups. My name is Bitoon and I'm the leader of this group. The name of my members are Mr. Gerard Garela, Mr. Edmar Inayan, Miss Madel Amugis, Miss Francesca Aguada, Miss Chinel de la Cruz, and last is Miss Kay de la Cruz. The title of our research is all about the level of classroom participation of senior high school students in labs. Let's start to our BOS or background of this study.
Here we have the background of the study. The context of the background of the study is about the participation between lecturers and students is integral in the process of learning. After reading the facts on this situation, according on a study conducted by Ferguson Hessler de Jong year 1994, the students that are active participants in academic achievement compared to the students that often participates. This study is supported by Astin year 1999 claiming that active students are satisfied to their learning. They want to learn more. That's why they keep on participating during class discussions. Tatar year 2005 says that the importance of being an active participant is where you can develop your confidence to answer and to join class discussions that will be helpful in the near future. Last is Siti Maziha year 2010 says that in that way you will hone your intellectual and critical thinking.
As for the review-related literature, generally speaking, it presents a different researchers and other literature from both native and other researchers, which have significant bearings on the variables that are included in the research. It concentrates on many aspects that will help in the development of the study. And according to Harden 2011, Weinstein and Novodvorsky 2015, learning is an active process of making sense of what has been taught. Active student participation involved more than just listening, and Stowell and Nelson provide evidence that learning and performance may be improved by increasing active student participation. On the other hand, according to Zainal Abidin 2007, participation in class is usually influenced by factors such as social-cultural, cognitive, affective, linguistic, or the environment, and this often lead to student participation and interaction. Lastly, according to Mello 2010, the benefits of grading participations are improving students' class preparation, facilitating real-world learning and application of knowledge, improving the development of critical thinking skills and listening skills, facilitating critical communication skills, and also reinforcing the behavioral outcomes for encouraging the participation of different students. That's all.
Descriptive research design, according to Kalman and Kalmurin 2006, is a research method that describes the features of the population being examined. It describes the level of classroom participation of senior high school students in LEMS. This study was conducted using quantitative methodologies for numerical responses. We have statistics or stratified random sampling. Quantitative research is a systematic process of collecting and interpreting data from multiple sources according to SIS International Research and D. It looks for results that can be projected to a bigger population to quantify the problem and understand how widespread it is. The sample. The target population of the study is the senior high school from LEMS. The population of grade 11 are 587 and for grade 12 population are 348 with a total of 935 population size. The researchers will consider a sample of 272 respondents determined using Slovin's formula for computing sample size with a 5% margin of error.
We conducted our research year 2021 to 2022 in Learn and Explore Montessori School. We conducted our research in grade 11 and grade 12. There are 7 strands that contains UMS, STEM, TVL, ICT, GAS, AVM, and HE. And our final respondents are 272 overall. After determining the validity and reliability of how data is gathered, questions appropriate for the study are developed, and any necessary changes are made to the selected respondents.
The researcher used the following statistical procedure to analyze and interpret the data. Mean, standard deviation, and verbal interpretation. For mean, number of responses using Likert scale multiplied by verbal interpretation. For standard deviation, add the product of mean, then round off. For define the verbal interpretation that my teacher in research gave us. And now, for our SOP or statement of the problem, this study generally aims to determine the level of classroom participation of senior high school students in LEMS. Specifically, this study shall seek answers to the following questions. Number 1, what is demographic profile of senior high school students of LEMS in terms of A, sex, B, grade level, and C, strands? In our pie chart, the number of females who responded was 152 or 54.3% of senior high school students, while the number of males who responded was 188 or 45.7% of senior high school students. The total number of grade 11 who answered to our survey questionnaire is 190 students, while the total number of grade 12 is 90 students. For strands who answered to our survey questionnaire are Young strands, total of 60 students, ABM, total of 32 students, HE, total of 23 students, Gas strands, total of 31 students, ICT strands, total of 27 students, TBL strands, total of 6 students, and last is STEM, total of 91 students. Number 2, what is the level of participation of senior high school students in LEMS in terms of A, frequency in recitation, B, individual or written tasks, C, group tasks, D, performance tasks? Students say they can participate occasion but not always. According to the survey results, they prefer individual and written tasks over other 3 terms because individual and written tasks allow them to express their ideas and thoughts. According to the researchers, students have more fun when assigned to group in group tasks because they have more confidence when there are a lot of them. Finally, there are the performance tasks to consider. Students believe that if they improve their performance, their academic performance will improve. Number 3, is there a significant difference in level of classroom participation when respondents are grouped according to profile? 96.86% of males and 82.89% of females responded to question number 2 on our survey questionnaire. This means that male students are more confident than female students in believing they are actively participating in class. When it came to grade level, grade 11 received more responses than grade 12. There were 147 students in grade 11 and 75 students in grade 12. Finally, the majority of the strands from the total of 65 students are STEM strands.
Good day everyone, I am Kay De La Cruz presenting the conclusions. In doing group works, collaboration allows students to brainstorm ideas each member have, resulting to accomplishments. Learning to complete their performance tasks flexes the creativity and confidence in their potencies. Recitation mirrors the informations they have absorbed and the opinion they came up with the lectures, which improve their focus and memory. Learning to communicate with both sex and further strands allows students to widen their insights, open their knowledge to some more subjects, and contribute to practicing and enhancing their ability in public speaking.
Last is we have the recommendations. For students, participation makes students to share the idea on a specific topic. When they interact to one another, it can increase their confidence and enhance their ability to participate in every discussion. The importance of student-to-student interaction is it increases motivation, self-confidence, and self-esteem. As for the school administrator, this part will help students and teachers to communicate to one another. They are also the ones who manage the strategy for every student student to learn from the lessons. So they need to be complimented on having awards or achievement at the end of the year. To the parents has a big impact to the students. They should be supporting their child or children, especially during this new normal learning. The things that they say to their child may affect the student's academic performance and also their focus or concentration during class discussions. And for the other researchers, they should know the importance of classroom participation. This will be provided as a strategy for more researchers to participate in the study. Other researchers will be able to easily determine the types of students in the classroom and how they solve the problem.
Thank you